Alright gamers, welcome in to a new Let's Play, Dragon Age Origins. Now I figured with the rougher response to the release of Dragon Age the Veilguard, we'd play a real RPG, show the boys at BioWare how to do it with Dragon Age Origins. It's been a very, very long time since I played this game. I think easily 10 years, for sure. I loved this game when it first released. I'm sure time has been a little rough to it, but I think it would be a great addition to the channel. I love old games. I love RPGs. Let's do it, right? Now I have to run the game in a Windowsed mode because it's weird on picking up an OBS, so might be a little finicky to me. But let's jump in. So you have Dragon Age Origins and Dragon Age Awakening. I don't think I've messed with Awakening at all, but let's go with Origins. Now, I played this game on controller. Now I'm going to try and play it on mouse and keyboard. I didn't have a keyboard when I played this game on console years ago. I was still like a console gamer, so... or actually, I think I probably did have a PC, but... And so is the Golden City blackened, with each step you take in my hall. Marvel at perfection, for it is fleeting. You have brought sin to heaven, and doom upon all the world. Canticle of Threnodes 813. I'm sure I butchered that, but hey, we're in this bitch, boys.
The teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world.
Shh,
the mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead they destroyed it.
Warlocks.
They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption.
So that's where these demons come from, the mages.
They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn.
I actually didn't know that. I didn't pay attention to the lore enough when I was younger.
They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless.
Got it.
The dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation.
Those goddamn Darkspawn. Dude, the dwarves are sick. You hold the door. Oh fuck, they're in.
Until the Grey Wardens came.
Shout out my wardens.
Men and women from every race. Warriors and mages. Barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness. And prevailed.
God, this game is so sick. Watch out! Ooh. Ooh. Smash his head. Yeah, this is a very different tone.
Since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten.
You gonna get that in Veilguard.
We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long.
Is that like Alistar? Does that name? Alright, bro, get him.
It may even be too late. For I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
Yeah, it's just a completely different tone in this game. Much darker, much grittier. And I'm not talking... Okay, the background you select will determine which of 6 distinct opening stories you will play through. It also affects how characters respond to you throughout the game. Very cool. So we always play male. I'm not one of those guys. I don't play females. No offense to females. I like to roleplay myself in games. So we can be a human, the most numerous yet the most divided of all the races. Only 4 times have they ever united under a single cause, the last being centuries ago. Religion and the chantry play a large part in human society. It distinguishes them culturally from elves and dwarves more than anything else. Humans can be warriors, rogues, or mages. Racial benefits: +1 strength, +1 dexterity, +1 magic, +1 cunning. The elves. Once enslaved by humans, most elves have all but lost their culture, scrounging and impoverished living in the slums of human cities. Only the nomadic Dalish tribes still cling to their traditions, living by the bow and the rule of their old gods as they roam the ancient forests, welcome nowhere else. Elves can be warriors, rogues, or mages. Racial benefits: +2 willpower, +2 magic. Then you can be a dwarf. Rigidly bound by caste and tradition, the dwarves have been waging a losing war for generations, trying to protect the last stronghold of their once vast underground empire from the Darkspawn. Dwarves are very tough and have a high resistance to all forms of magic, thus preventing them from becoming mages. So basically, rogues and warriors. Racial benefits: +1 strength, +1 dex, +2 constitution, 10% chance to resist hostile magic. That's pretty cool. So basically everyone can be all the classes except for dwarves. They just can't be mages. I think I'm going to play a human. Now you have a human noble. Wait, that's the background I'm in. So your class depends on what... Oh, so the racial kind of determines your background, I see. So if you're a human rogue, then you would be a human noble. If you're an elven rogue, you could be a city elf or a Dalish elf. It's kind of cool. And then if you were a dwarven rogue, you could be a commoner or a noble. I usually in fantasy games play an elf, so I kind of want to play an elf. I'm not going to let the racial benefits determine my class, or my race, excuse me, too much. So I think I will play some kind of like maybe rogue magic hybrid kind of class. Rogues are skilled adventurers who come from all walks of life. All rogues possess some skills in picking locks and spotting traps, making them valuable assets to any party. Tactically, they are not ideal frontline fighters, but if rogues can circle around behind their target, they can backstab to devastating effect. Rogue specializations are rangers, bards, duelists, and assassins. The class benefit is +4 dexterity, +2 willpower, +2 cunning. Now we could be a Dalish elf. Proud of your role as one of the few true elves, you have always assumed you would spend your life with your tribe, until a chance encounter with a relic of your people's past threatens to tear you away from everything you have ever known. Or we can be a city elf. You've always lived under the heavy thumb of your human overlords, but when a local lord claiming his privilege with the bride shatters your wedding day, the simmering racial tension explodes in a rain of vengeance. I think I kind of want to be a Dalish elf. It's kind of cool.
Greetings.
Greetings. Well, our name will be Belumbra? Mahariel. If that's the case, I might just go with Bale. Bale Mahariel. Let's check the presets. Might be able to save some time here. Let's just try and get a face that we don't hate. The rest we can work with. Honestly, it's the first one. Skin. Complexion is just what your age? Yeah. We'll be like second youngest. The tone looks like right about here. Damn, they have some sick tattoos for an elf. Now, I would never get face tattoos in real life. Maybe one extremely small one. Clearly, I have, you know, tattoos. I'm a big fan, but face tats are crazy. Now in a game though, I love a face tat. Let's find the right one. This is kind of cool. I am kind of fucking with this. I also don't hate this one. It's very like Ranger. I don't like the cheeks though. I think I'm gonna rock with this one. It's a little too much, that one specifically, but I do like this one. It's pretty cool. Okay, let's just go black. Keep it intense. Look at the hair options. Start as bald. Ninja's low taper fade. That receding hairline. We love it. Let me get something along the lines of what I have now, which is just long hair. This is kind of close. Damn, I do like this one. The braid is cool. I used to have this like rat tail braid, which I'm getting back because I'm going to be cutting my hair short soon, so I actually might just build this. Whoops. Let's make it brighter just to see it for now. Honestly, this is more along what I have right now. Can I get that with a braid? I mean, that's cool, bro. That's very elvish. I think I'm gonna rock with this. Go like a dark brown. So no eyebrows. Thick-ass eyebrows. I have some pretty thick eyebrows in real life, so I'm gonna go with this. Go with the eyes. I'm not gonna mess with the shape or anything like that too much. I just want to kind of mess with the color. I've got pretty dark brown eyes myself. Nose shape, this is all fine. I don't really care too much about that. I don't want to spend too much time here. Portrait. Oh yeah, man. They really let you RPG it out. Give me that side profile. Purple's my favorite color, we'll go with this. What the fuck? Yeah, that's the one right there, boys. I like a little smug. This is ridiculous, man. This is horrifying right here, but... So it's either smug or like pissed. I kind of like a little smirk.
No! It is gone!
How do you do?
Damn, lost the spell! New weapon. Coming through.
Very different.
Greetings. Well, that didn't work. My weapon isn't working!
Well, that didn't work.
Greetings.
Blast it! I have lost the spell.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Mr.
I lost
Suave.
the spell! It's not working!
Move aside, please. Farewell.
Greetings. Oh, my spell!
No,
This
my
isn't
spell.
working.
How is
We
this
need something
violent?
else.
I think I like experienced.
Well, that didn't work. Well, this is odd. My weapon is useless.
All the voices are terrible, I know, but look, it's like a 2004 game, okay? Or maybe it's 2009. Who knows when this shit came out? I'm happy with this. You know, I don't think we're gonna get much better, so let's jump in. Oh, we get points to spend. Okay, well, you know. Let's read first. Strength measures a character's physical prowess and directly affects the damage a character deals in physical combat. It also contributes to the accuracy of melee attacks. High strength is essential for warriors, in particular if they wish to wield two-handed weapons, and is nearly as critical for rogues. Okay, that's important to know. Dexterity is the measure of agility. reflexes, and balance. Higher dexterity improves a character's chance to hit, makes the character more likely to dodge incoming blows, and contributes to the damage dealt by piercing weapons like daggers and arrows. Archery and dual weapon fighting styles demand high dexterity to master, making this attribute a favorite for rogues. Willpower. Willpower represents a character's determination and mental fortitude. With high willpower, mages can cast more spells thanks to a deeper mana pool. For warriors and rogues, willpower grants more stamina for combat techniques and special attacks, so also valuable. Magic. Magic is the measure of a character's natural affinity for the arcane. This attribute is crucial for mages, since it directly increases a character's spell power score, which determines the potential, or the potency of all spells. The magic attribute also determines how effective potions, poultices, and salves are for all classes. Cunning determines how well a character learns and reasons. Most skills, such as herbalism or combat tactics, require a quick mind to master, and an observant eye can more easily find weaknesses in enemy armor. Rogues benefit most from this statistic, as many of their class abilities and special attacks rely on subtlety, or reading the target, not raw strength. And then Constitution. Constitution represents God, I messed that up completely. Excuse me. Constitution represents health and resilience. Higher Constitution directly increases the amount of damage a character can take before falling on the battlefield. Okay, so I think I want to put 15, 15, 15, take the strength to 12. You can't take any points out of anything, but this looks pretty good. I think I could also probably go... So I could go 15, 15, 15, 12, or 11 and 11. I think I'll go 11 and 11, and then maybe once we level up, put a couple more points in strength and constitution. But who needs strength if I'm like sneaking correctly, right? That's what I'm thinking. So what about 15, 15, 12, 15, 12? Strength of 10. It does say it's critical for rogues, though. Oh. Alright, well, what if we go 12, 12, put dex to 15? I like this, actually. 12 strength, 15 dexterity, 14 willpower, 12 magic, 14 cunning, 12 constitution. Now I get 1 skill point, so I can have coercion, stealing, trap making. I already have survival. Herbalism, I already have poison making. Combat training, or combat tactics. Let's read. Coercion, the character is influential enough to convince others to change their views. Strength contributes to a more intimidating character, whereas cunning contributes to a more persuasive character. Cool. Stealing, the character is quick enough to pilfer small items from others, whether friendly or hostile, so long as they are not too alert. Trap making, the character has learned to construct basic traps and lures out of common components. We already have survival. The character can detect the presence of nearby creatures below the character's own level. This skill also grants a small bonus to nature resistance. Herbalism, the character can make simple potions, poultices, and salves from common herbs. Poison making, the character has survived the difficult learning process of making simple poisons and grenades. Combat training. The character has completed basic combat training. Warriors and rogues gain access to their first tier weapon talents. Mages can take more damage from an attack before it interrupts their spellcasting. Or combat tactics. The character can formulate strategies quickly in battle and consequently gain a combat tactics slot. I think I'm going to take combat training for now, and then maybe later we'll grab a point in stealing and coercion and try and be able to talk our way out of things. Maybe steal some items from valuable NPCs or bad guys or whatever. But first tier weapon talents sounds pretty good. So now we have talents, two points to spend. So because we have combat training, I can put points here. I have dirty fighting. The rogue anticipates a target who takes no damage from an attack, but is stunned for a short time. Below the belt, the rogue delivers a swift and unsportsmanlike kick to the target, dealing normal combat damage as well as imposing penalties to defense and movement speed unless the target passes a physical resistance check. Deft hands. All rogues have some understanding of opening locks and spotting traps, but particularly dexterous hands and a steady grip give the character a bonus when picking locks or disarming traps. The character's cunning score also contributes to these skills. Or stealth. The rogue has learned to fade from view. Although perceptive enemies may not be fooled, taking any action beyond movement, including engaging in combat or using items, will still attract attention. If the rogue initiates combat while stealth, the first strike is an automatic crit hit or backstab. We gotta get a point in stealth for a rogue. Dual-wield training. The character has become more proficient fighting with two weapons and now deals closer to normal damage bonus with the offhand weapon. It's nice. Dual striking. When in this mode, the character strikes with both weapons simultaneously. Attacks cause more damage, but the character cannot inflict regular crit hits or backstabs. Important to know. Dual weapon sweep. The character sweeps both weapons in a broad forward arc, striking nearby enemies with one or both weapons and inflicting significantly more damage than normal. Can also put some points in archery. This does seem more of like a dual-wieldy kind of rogue playstyle here, which is kind of cool. I do want to use two weapons for sure. I think I'm going to take dual-wield training for now, and then later we'll grab dual-wield sweep, because whirlwind seems sick. We're going to want a lot of dexterity, it seems. For both our ranged abilities and our melee abilities, as well as cunning is needed for stealth, which is important to know. Really, dexterity and cunning are my two main stats, excuse me. So maybe we go back, huh? Maybe we go 15, 15, 12, 16? I'm here for that. We'll do combat training, whoops. And we will go stealth and dual weapon training. We're gonna play it on normal. It's been a long time since I played. Right click on a foe to attack. Use a talent like Pinning Shot or a spell like Winter's Grasp by left clicking on the ability in your quick bar.
You were born amidst the Dalish elves, noble wanderers who refused to join the society of humans that subjugated their homeland so long ago. The Dalish travel the land in tightly knit clans, struggling to maintain their half-forgotten lore in a human world that fears and despises them.
Those fucking humans!
You spend your time hunting with your clanmate Tamlin in the forests, and as is sometimes the case, your quarry is not always the local wildlife.
Whoa! Yo, stop right there. Human rat.
It's a Dalish!
And you three are somewhere you shouldn't be.
Let
You
us
roaming
pass,
my
elf.
forests?
You have no right to stop us.
Pop him.
No? We will see about that, won't we?
Yeah. I might just do
You're
it.
just in time. I found these humans lurking in the bushes. Bandits, no doubt.
We aren't bandits, I swear. Please don't hurt us.
You Shemlin are pathetic. It's hard to believe you ever drove us from our homeland.
Spoken just like a
We've never
Shemlin.
done nothing to you, Dalish. We didn't even know this forest was yours.
This forest isn't ours, fool. You stumbled too close to our camp. You Shems are like vermin. We can't trust you not to make mischief.
I kind of like this
You
guy.
say, Lethalon. What should we do with him?
See, look, it's cut off at the bottom here because the resolution that I had to go with. So I'll have to try and adjust that for the next episode. But for now, let's just try and get through this one. We can kill them. What do I care? The others will never know. Let them go. You judge humans too harshly. Let's find out what they're doing here.
Does it matter? Hunting or banditry, we'll need to move camp if we let them live.
Look, we didn't come here to be trouble. We just found a cave.
Yes, a cave. With ruins like I've never seen. We thought there might be,
Treasure? So you're more akin to thieves than actual bandits.
Okay, yeah, we only have 3 options here, and I can't see the last one because of our resolution. So, if you've been here, or wait, sorry, if you've been there, you should have treasure to prove it. Ha! I'd like to see those ruins. Can't really tell what the third one is. Maybe I can wiggle the screen up a little bit. No, it's not gonna work. Let's say the first one.
But I have proof. Here, we found this just inside the entrance.
This stone has carvings. Is this Elvish? Written Elvish?
Written Elvish.
There's more in the ruins. We didn't get very far in, though.
Why not?
There was a demon. It was huge with black eyes. Thank the Maker we were able to outrun it.
A demon. Where is this cave?
Just off the west, I think. There's a cave in the rock face and a huge hole just inside.
Well, do you trust them? Shall we let them go?
Kill one, the others will make sure no one else comes. I mean, this game's fucking raw, bro. You frighten them enough, they won't bother us. There's no need for unnecessary violence, right? We're already fighting demons, we don't need to fight amongst ourselves. You frighten them enough.
Run along then, Shems. And don't come back until we Dalish have moved
This is your
on.
one warning, Shems.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, shall we see if there's any truth to this story? These carvings make me curious.
Sounds like a good idea. Shouldn't we inform the Keeper, though?
She might be interested in these carvings, but let's see if there's anything more before we get excited. Besides, we're already here. Now, they said it was to the west.
Sick. Okay, the game can be played from a variety of tactical viewpoints. Use the mouse wheel to bring your camera down to exploration mode. Scroll forward. While paused, you can issue orders to your character. Right-click on your desired destination. Your character now has a move order. You can issue orders in real time or while paused. Press space to unpause now. Yeah, we're back. All right. Now, it's been a while. But I think we're going to call this one here for now. We created our character. Oh, yeah, you could just target things like that, right? It's going to take me a while to get used to the controls again, so bear with me. But, yeah, we've created our character. I need to adjust the resolution because I have to run once again, I have to run the game in a windowed mode to even for OBS to even pick it up. It's very finicky, so I'm going to mess with it some more, but I'm glad we got the first episode down. I'll see you guys in the next one, hopefully with better resolution. And yeah, gamers, peace and love. God bless.